y'all doing? Chef Charles back in the kitchen. You're watching Everything Sweet. Today we are making cinnamon rolls, okay? But these are gonna be Oreo cinnamon rolls. So you can saw them all on social media. We're gonna show you how to make them yourself, so you won't have to get in your car, go somewhere and buy them, okay? And this is what you're gonna need to get the Oreo cinnamon rolls up and running. Okay, we got flour there. That's about 7.5 cups. We got 3 eggs. We got 30 cups of granulated sugar. We got a stick and a half of melted butter. And in our bowl already, we got 2 cups of milk. You need to warm it so it can activate your yeast. Not hot now, warm. Okay? And you need 2 packs of dry yeast. Okay? Now we're gonna go to the bowl. We're gonna put the butter, not the butter. We're gonna put the milk and the yeast in the bowl already so it can get activated. We're gonna take care of them. We're gonna show what activated looks like, okay? All right, we're gonna go to the bowl now. Milk. All right, you see that these bubbling up? That means it's good and it's ready to go. If you put warm water and put yeast in there and don't nothing happen, then your yeast is no good. You throw that out and start all over again, okay? But it start bubbling up like we got here, that lets you know your yeast is good and active, okay? We got 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar in there. Yeast loves sugar. It works a little faster. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our eggs in. We got 3 eggs that's going in. Our sugar. Our melted butter, stick and a half. Oh, these gonna be so good, baby. These gonna make you clap your mama. So go ahead and start it up. Now we're starting out with the batter dash. We will take that off when we get that mixed up and put the dough hook in. All right. Cut the batter dash off here and our flour. Now we're starting out with 7 cups of flour. We probably have to add some more, but like I said, it depends on where you at and how hot and how humid it is where you are. Baking is always about adjustments. Start out in first gear. Now we're going to add another cup of flour. As you can see, kind of loosen. Another cup of flour going in. Something like that mix until I combine. First gear. Alright, we're adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Alright, it's starting to pull from the bowl. Now we're going to knead. Knead just simply means we're going to beat to form the glue, okay? Got a little flour down to help from sticking. If it's sticking, then you don't have enough flour down, okay? That's another story. Here we got a bowl here. Most people in another bowl. We're gonna use the same bowl we use. We got about 2 tablespoons of oil here. And the only thing that oil is gonna do is keep it from sticking to the bowl, okay? Put a little oil in there to keep it from sticking. Alright, take this, goes into your bowl. left in there, put it on top. Move it around a little bit. Now, that got the proof up, okay? Proofing seems to mean it got to rise. We're going to let it set for an hour. When it double in size, then it's ready to go to work, okay? You're going to double in size in about an hour. Depends on your kitchen, how hot it is in your kitchen, okay? And so, you definitely got to make sure don't no air get to it. Anytime you're making bread, air is the worst thing that you want to get to your dough, okay? You want to put it in a plastic bag or put foil saran wrap on top of it. We use plastic bag, okay? So we're gonna put ours in a plastic bag, tie it up, make sure no air get to it. You do not want air to get to your dough, okay? Put a crust on there, prevents it from rising. So you definitely want to keep the air out. All right, y'all, stay with us. Get our bowl in a plastic bag. We're gonna put a knot one that we can't get off. Now I'm just gonna make sure don't no air get in there. All right, we're gonna let it set there for about an hour. About an hour, we're gonna bring it back and show you the next step, okay? Y'all stay with us. All right, after an hour, this is what your dough supposed to look like. Double in size, okay? Once it double in size, what you do is just knock it back down like that, okay? Now we ready to go to the table. We got dust and flour here. Just gonna put it on the table here. This prevents it from sticking and helps you to roll it more better, okay? Take your dough out, put it on the table, okay? Alright, we're going to shape this into basically a square, okay? The more we can shape it with our hand, the less we have to roll, okay? Put a little flour on the top, and we start to roll it out. And it might start sticking on you. What you do is roll it back like that, put your flour back up on it. Roll it back out. Same thing on this end. Start sticking a little bit, just put your little flour underneath it like that. Okay? Trying to maintain your square shape. Alright, that's forward we're going. Now we're gonna go this way. All trying to maintain your square shape. Now if you can't maintain it, no big deal. I'm talking about we're not doing this professional, right? We house bakers. So nobody standing over our shoulder telling us, hey, you need to roll that out a little further. We just make a simple roll. This ain't rocket science, alright? Alright, that's as far as we're gonna roll it out. I would get a ruler and tell you, but I bought it. Got a stick and a half of melted butter here. Now you can make a paste, but sometimes I make a paste, sometimes I don't want to make a paste. Just want to put that melted butter on there and add everything to the melted butter, okay? Got a stick and a half. We probably won't use it all, but we'll use the rest of it after they come out of the oven. Now once we get it rolled, we're going to take another hour for that to proof back up. You knock all that out the simmer roll, and everything got to rework itself again. Okay, so you're talking 2 hours. You're talking 25 minutes to bake. 350 degrees, 25 or less. Do not bake it over 25 minutes, okay? Alright, we got a cup of granulated sugar. Well, 3/3 cups granulated sugar. Go ahead and put that down. Different sugar give you different textures, okay? That's why you don't use a whole lot of sugar when you're mixing your dough. Not a whole lot of sugar added because they know this sugar was coming. Alright, that sugar here. Same process. You can smell that syrup in your brown sugar. That's the only difference in white sugar and brown sugar. Is how much syrup they put in to make it brown sugar. No health advantage at all. It's just sugar with syrup in it, okay? Alright. Got that done. Spread it out to the corners. Now for the star. Cinnamon. We're making cinnamon rolls, so we're going to be very generous with this because we're making cinnamon rolls. On every corner covered. And those ain't coming all the way to the end here because that's going to be our sealing area right there, okay? See, don't you hate when you run out, then you can't go to the store and get no more because you're in the middle of a video. But, unfortunately, we're going to have to run to the store. We got another one right here. The store we go to, I'm talking about, every time we go, what we looking for, they don't have it. Okay? Every time, it never fails. Whatever we going to get, they don't have it, and we have to go further. Okay? So, I told my wife, I'm just not going to stop going to that store. I don't care what we want. I'm not going there. I'm just going to go ahead, take the milkman out, and go ahead and go to the store. I know got something. Okay? All right, these are Oreo cookies. We took the cream out of the center. Now we're going to crumble them up. We're going to get a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag. We're going to break those up. We're going to sprinkle them in here, okay? Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, we got our Oreos broken up. All we're going to do is base the same thing we did with the sugar. Going to sprinkle them over there like that, okay? Alright, we're going to make sure every cinnamon roll got some Oreo in it. Okay, we're going to start from the top, and we're going to start rolling. We're going to work our way down from the top, all the way over. And we develop a roll, we're going to start tightening it up, okay? We roll, and we just pull back like that. Even our ends up. Alright, base, we're going to finish this rolling up. I'm going to put a little water here to seal it with. Okay, y'all stay with it. We'll be right back. Alright, got a little water on that trench there. Brushing some of the flour off. Now, ain't no big deal that little trench on the end do not stay together. But you know, make a little effort in trying to make it stay. But don't lose no sleep over there, okay? Alright, now, the cut part. We got a little piece of cutter here. You can get this off Amazon. You decide I wouldn't waste no money over here. Alright, all we're going to do is just press down like that. They're going to give us 4. Start here, press down again. They're going to give us 8. Start there. Press down again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 3 more. Give us 15. Okay? Once we got that, then shave off a little end here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shave this little end off here. And we start. We got our pan here. It's a 13 by 18, okay? You put 3 across and 5 down, okay? We're gonna start that now. You can sell these, you know, $8, $9 a piece. They're worth every penny, okay? We got 3 across, now we're gonna go 5 down. Now we're gonna have a pop-up shop, but we're gonna be selling cinnamon rolls, okay? Alright, you should go to Chicago and New York, get your cinnamon roll when you got an ex-bird that can do it right here, okay? At the fair, I think them things $10 and $12. And believe me, they not putting the care that we putting in ours, okay? Now if you want more cinnamon rolls, just make these smaller. You can make them smaller and you can get more than 15, okay? See all the crumbs there? Y'all think we're gonna throw them in the trash, right? No. We take them and just put them in there like that. Alright. We're gonna put it back in the same plastic bag that we had to put over when we first started. We don't want no air to get to them. Air is your worst enemy when you're dealing with dough, okay? We're gonna put the plastic bag back on them. We're gonna set our timer for an hour, and after that hour, they be ready to bake. Alright, baby. What kind of cinnamon roll we making, honey?
Oreo.
Oreo cinnamon rolls. Come on now. Oreo cinnamon rolls? Please. Alright, y'all stay with us. We'll be back. Alright, 1 hour. See how the cinnamon rolls are touching one another? And no space between them. That's how you know when you're ready to go in the oven. They've been proofing by now. We're going to put them in the oven. We're going to put 20 minutes on there. We're going to come back and check. We need another 5 minutes. We will put it on there. But once you put your time on there, and you stay and wait till your time goes, sometimes it can be overbaked. So that's why you honor time everything you put in the oven. You always put more time on it, but you can't take the time off, okay? So we're going to start out at 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Alright, we just got them out the oven. Putting butter on the top. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and make our icing for them. While we're making the icing, these going to be cool. Okay, y'all come on with me to the bowl. Got 4 cups of powdered sugar. Half a cup of milk. I'm gonna put half of that in. I put 2 teaspoons. Cream that came out of the Oreo cookies, go ahead and put those in there. So you can throw nothing away. Cream came out the Oreo cookies, going into the frosting that's going onto the top. Okay? And we did add 2 more cups of powdered sugar. We saw we wasn't quite getting what we need, so we added another 2 cups. All right, a 6-cup total. Alright. Oreos you had left, crumple up, they go on top. We got 15 Oreos that we didn't crumble up. They go right on top like that. Alright. We'll be right back for the taste test, baby. I have a little frosting left. I'm just gonna put it on there like that. Let's just rub it when the front end come together. Nothing to be throwed out here, baby. Everything going on your cinnamon rolls, okay? All right. All right, baby, it's time to taste test. Man, these cinnamon rolls. Before I get started, y'all go ahead, call somebody, text somebody. Come on now. We talking about Oreo cinnamon rolls. Come on now. I know you on the phone already. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that. That thing is so soft. Look at it. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. And you can taste the Oreo and that butter that I wiped it down with. Man, listen, y'all need to be calling somebody. Man, look at the bottom of that thing. See that brown thing? Look at it. That's the bottom of it. Lord, come on now. Mmm. But the neighbor's gonna be happy to get some of these. But we're gonna start our pop-up shop with 4 or 6 different flavors of cinnamon rolls. And we'll let you know when the first one is gonna start. We're working on getting our containers to put them in. But we will do our pop-up shop with our cinnamon rolls, okay? So make sure y'all look forward to it. We coming. Alright. Oreo cinnamon rolls. You find something better than them, you call me. They still hot, they still warm, you still taste the butter. Oreo is popping through. The icing is second to none. OMG. Call somebody. Tell somebody. Get to that cinnamon roll, baby. And we'll be back next week with another fantastic recipe. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Live long and prosper. Don't sleep on your dreams. You can make them happen. Everything you see will somebody dream. And you realize when you see it, it's happening. You can make your dream happen. Don't make no difference how small or big. Just get out there and work on it. Only thing you can depend on not making it is don't start. Okay? Alright, we'll be back next week with another fantastic recipe. Y'all stay tuned. If you can head and subscribe, go ahead and push that button. Please share this. Okay? Like this. Okay? We're not gonna cost you anything. We're not gonna text you. We're not gonna charge you a bill. Just push the button on your phone. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay? Alright, with that, Chef Charles and these cinnamon rolls. Hey man, we out of here.